Hey guys, ETHWAY here, and today I'm going to show you guys how to complete the latest marquee matchup, Score Builder Challenge, the cheapest and easiest way. As of right now, it will set you back around 30 to 35,000 coins on both consoles, and in return you get yourself a 45k pack for completing the whole set, as well as 4 other individual SBC packs. And I think there's a 25k pack, there's some good ones in there. It's one of the best marquee matchups we've had recently in terms of rewards. Before getting on into it though, if you guys are new around here, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like as well. But let's get on into it. We start off with Borussia Mönchengladbach against RB Leipzig, and for this one here you need one player from both of the teams. You also need at least 6 players from the Bundesliga, 79 rating overall and 90 chemistry, and you get a 15k back in return. So what I'd recommend doing is building your midfield and attack from the Bundesliga. Make sure you get a cheap goal player from Mönchengladbach and a cheap goal player from Leipzig. It doesn't matter who, just get the cheapest you can find on the market, and then just build your defence from a different league. I went with Ligue 1, and again just use some goal players. You want to use a couple of higher rated ones, so I've got a few 81s just to get that rating up to get the 79 overall. If you do want to copy me, feel free. We've got Leconte, Dante, Cabrat, Rami, Rave, Strobel, Genta, Bittencourt, Yarmolenko, Uth and Bruma finishing off the team. I may have overpaid for some players, that's just because I've quickly bought them without really comparing the price, just so I can get this video quickly out for you guys. Next up we've got Olympiacos against AEK Athens. This gives you a 5k pack. You need 2 players from the 2 teams. You also need at least 3 leagues, 67 rating overall and 85 chemistry. So I just got a cheap card from each of these 2 teams. Get the cheapest you can find on the market. 1 from Athens, 1 from Olympiacos, or 2 from Olympiacos, 2 from AEK Athens. Doesn't really matter, you can just get 2 players. Doesn't matter which of the 2 clubs they're from. And then just build 2 other leagues into your hybrid. So I went with the K League up here, and then I went with the Australian League down here. It really doesn't matter, you can use silvers and a few bronzes, and you can just go with a random league. You can go with the Argentine League, Korean League, Japanese League, whatever you want. Go ahead, get some cheap cards for 200 coins, put them in all those positions. Again, if you want to copy me, we've gone Margush, Williams, Wilkinson, Engels, Adair, Kim Jae-sung, Leok, Sik Hun, Rodriguez, Yo Jang Jai, Yun Tai Jai, and Shim Dong Woon. So there we go. Those are the players I've used. Not the best pronunciation for any of them. Next up, we've got Rapid Vienna against Austria Vienna. This gives you a 7.5k pack. You need 1 player from each of the 2 teams. You also need at least 6 players from the Austrian Bundesliga, at least 3 goal players, and 90 chemistry overall. So what I'd recommend doing is building your midfield and attack from the Austrian Bundesliga, including 1 player from each of those 2 teams. Again, it doesn't matter who, just get the cheapest you can find from either team and put them into your team. And then your defence, build that from a league like La Liga, the Calcio, the Premier League, whatever you want, and include 3 gold players in there. Again, if you want to copy me, feel free. These are the players I've used: Jaume, Navarro, Artiles, LaGuardia, Lato, Schwab, Solomon, Demaku, Oguawa. This guy here I bought for 10k by accident. He's going for about 500 coins, but I pressed the wrong button and I bought him for 10k, so well done me. But we've got Huang He Chan, and then we've got there we go, the team complete as you see right there. Again, a very simple one to complete. And we finish with Udinese against AC Milan. You get a Prime Electrum players pack in return. You need 1 player from each of the 2 teams, at least 6 players from Italy, 78 rating overall and 95 chemistry. So all you want to do is build. I would recommend predominantly using midfielders in this team, just because there's so many cheap Italian midfielders that you can get for about 500 or 600 coins very easily. Get a cheap card from each of the 2 teams. I've gone with the Barce in a right back, and then I've got this guy here, what's his name, Widmer from Udinese in at left wing. Completely out of position, but it works. Lots of Italian players here, and that's all good. Then just build your defence from a different league, apart from in here, a right back to start. I had to use Abate as he was the AC Milan player I had cheaply. Fit him in there, but I mean, obviously if you have maybe an AC Milan right winger, you can put him in there and you should be all good. But I had to use him down at right back to get the chemistry. Build the rest of your defence though from a different league. I went with the Premier League, and if you don't get full chemistry, if you copy me, it will be because I have loyalty chemistry on these players as I've packed them. So you can just use a different keeper like Mignolet, for example, or a left back like Moreno to get the links and get everyone on full chem. But I was going with Vorm, Abate, Lovren, Klavan, Peters, Cataldi, Sigurani, Bertolacci, Bernadeschi, Inglese, and Vidma finishing off the team. We're going to submit that. That completes the marquee matchups for this week. We get some pretty decent rewards. I believe there's a total of 5 packs, and we're going to open them right now. So we start off with a 5k pack. This is the worst of all of them, and I'd say if we can get 1 drop down out of all of these packs, I'll be happy. We've got a 45k pack. We've got, I believe, a Prime Electrum players pack as well. We've got a 15k pack. There's some good stuff going up, so you never know. We could get something decent, but as I said, we get a drop down, I'll be happy with that. Maybe an inform, something like that, a walkout, that'll be awesome, but We'll see. Nothing so far. I don't even think that was a rare player. Didn't see any flares at all from that one. No rare players there. We do get an Anchor Camera Style, and that's about it. I'll be quick selling the rest. Next up, 15k packs. So, these are decent. You never know. What can we get in it? Come on, hit me up with something decent. We get 2 rare players. That's about it, and that's not normally good unless it's maybe someone like Martial. It's Trap, Kazawa. I think Kazawa may go for a little bit just because of that Liga SBC. And the fact is he the only left back for PSG? I'm not sure, but I think he may go for a bit because of that. But still, that's only a few thousand coins. Next up though, Prime Electrum Players Pack. This and the 45k pack are very similar, as I believe they both give you 6 rare gold players. And none of those 6 rare gold players were drop downs in this pack. We get silvers too. That's going to be Raphael. Thought it could have been Jesus for a minute, and that would have made me a few thousand coins. But no, it's Raphael instead. But the good thing about these packs, you sometimes get silvers that go for a bit. Do we get anyone from a good league? We get a Liga on right mid and a Championship striker. They may go for a little bit just because there are SBCs for those. But we finish with the 45k pack. The final reward for this SBC, the main one, the biggest pack. And we get a drop down. There we go. We get one at last. Come on, be someone big. Make me profit. It's going to be De Vrij, is it? No, it's actually Van Dijk. That's not bad. That's not bad. We get Van Dijk with his Liverpool transfer card, which I believe goes for about 10k. And it wasn't that much of an expensive marquee matchups for this week. And I'd say if you've got the coins, I mean, not if you're spending all your coins on this, probably don't do it. But if you've got like 100k or so, go ahead and do it because you get good rewards from this. It's one of the best marquee matchups in terms of pack rewards we've had for quite some time with the 45k pack, the Electrum pack as well. You get a 15k pack, you get some good stuff. So I would recommend doing this, and we probably got about 20 to 25k back from that. So we're not making profit, but in the long term, if you do the marquee matchups each week, eventually you will make profit. That's what's happened with me. I've done them every week, and I've only made profit about twice, but overall, I've made a couple 100k profit because the players I made profit on were Higuain and an icon, Rio Ferdinand. So that's where you want to keep doing the marquee matchups. And this week, if you're wanting to do them, is one of the best there's been so far in terms of packs. And it's quite cheap too. So if you guys have enjoyed, hopefully the video has helped you out. Leave a like if it has, subscribe if you are new around here, it really helps me out. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care.